Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Huilin Zhao. Today we're talking about rational function. The topic is the graph of reciprocal quadratic function use Geogebra. For the function fs equal a over x minus r times x minus s. The vertical asymptotes are x equal r and x equal s. There are three situations. The first one is if r equal -1 and s equal 2, change a. The second one is if a equal 1, r equal -1, change s. The third one, if a equal 1, s equal 3, change r, then graph. And as you use the software Geogebra to simulate the change. First, link to geogebra.org/classic and input the function f a over x minus r x minus s. So there are three parameters a, r, s. At first, we set the r is -1, it means left side, and the s equal 2, and the right side. So we are going to change a. So use elimination. Okay, you can see the interval is separated by 3 parts. So we set is the s equal r, next x equal s. That means there are two vertical asymptotes. So again, elimination. Actually, there are a horizontal asymptote that y equals 0. Yeah. You can see from left side to right side. Okay, when a is negative, we can see left side, that means x less than -1, the numerator is negative and the denominator is positive. So the y value is negative. That means the graph under the x-axis. And the right side, that means x more than 1. That means x more than here 1. So numerator is negative and the denominator is positive. So the y value is negative. The left side, in the middle, the x more than -1 and less than the +1. So a here, a is negative and the denominator is negative also. So the y value is positive. So the graph up, that means the graph on over the x-axis, and keep the change. Okay, yeah, when a more than 1, more than 0, it's total change, and the left side, that means x less than -1, we can see a is the numerator is positive and the denominator is positive again. So the graph over, that means is above x-axis, and the right side x more than 1. So the numerator is positive and the denominator is positive also. So y value is more than 0. So the graph above the x-axis. But in the middle, x more than -1 and less than 1. So the numerator and denominator is different. The numerator is positive, but the denominator is negative, so it's under the x-axis. It means a more than 0. So again, a less than 0, so a total change. Right now, a is positive. So again, a positive, a negative, you see the change. And the second one, we said a is 1, no change. And the arrow is -2, and then change s. Okay, so here x is -4.63, is less than r. So this vertical azimuth is left side and the arrow is right side. So we can see the left side and the right side both they are same at above the x-axis. In the middle, the graph under the x-axis, we can see the left side when x less than -4.63. So a is positive and the denominator is positive again. So the y value is positive. The graph after x-axis and the right side, the x more than -2. So the denominator is positive. So the y value is positive, it's more than 0. So the graph above the x-axis. In the middle, when x more than the -4.63 and less than the -2. So the denominator is negative. So the graph under the x-axis. Okay, we saw again. Okay, when x more than 0, the same thing, left side and right side both up to the x-axis. The middle one is graph under the x-axis. But here the vertical azimuth change. One is x equal -2, another is x equal 1.37. So again, okay, we stop. And next we are going to change R. The set A is 1 and X we consider is 3 and change R. Let's simulate the second situation. Because A is positive, so the left side and right side, the graph above the x-axis, and the middle, and it under the x-axis, like that. The two vertical asymptote is one is x equal here is negative 2.97. Another one is x equals 3. Change again. Okay, you can see here A is positive, so the left side and right side, the graph above the axis, in the middle, the graph under the x-axis. Okay, change A also, and change R. Okay, stop. You can see A is negative. If A is negative, so the left side and right side, the graph under the x-axis, at the middle, x more than negative 1.23 and less than 3. The graph over or up the x-axis. Change when A is A is here A is positive, so the left side and right side, the graph up the x-axis. In the middle, the graph under the x-axis. So from this simulation, we can see all the change ARS. Okay, this topic will finish. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel. See you next time.